Guys, it's a beautiful day and welcome back to another market outlook, and basically let's get into it. So starting at the dollar index, I'm still looking for some further downside. It is a little bit consolidated from a higher time frame, but my goal is to trade from liquidity to liquidity in this case, and I see some more open lows here that we could target and liquidate those. And we are on the 4-hour time frame in this supply zone, which I expected to push the market down lower. We just liquidated this little bump in the road, which acts as liquidity, and we saw a break up and a breakdown. And right now, like this breakdown, and right now it's pushing the market a little bit lower, like with this new created supply zone. And yeah, it looks clean for further downside. So looking at this, we could trade accordingly in the dollar pairs and look for longs in the dollar pairs. So right now, the EU doesn't look that clean. I mean, we have some open lows here, these two lows. We liquidated this, but this is still open. And on the 1 hour time frame, it might look clean because we have liquidated this low before, like with this fake breakdown. We had this break up, which is in control, and now we liquidated the lowest point of the impulse, which is in control, like this, like from this low to this high. We reached the 0.5 fib and this compresses like this, and now we are seeing this breakdown, and now we broke it up. We didn't close above it because the candle didn't close still, but we can see the change of character probably. Like on the 1 hour it looks clean, but on the 4 hour and the daily it's a bit messy. That's why I prefer maybe a GU or a AU. Let's look at GU. So GU is actually bullish and towards the upside on the daily. So we have like this break up and we are bullish from here on. And we have also like this push up. Not much liquidity on here. Maybe the 1 hour looks cleaner like the EU. We have still those lows below here that are acting as that have liquidity below them, and that we would preferably swipe. And yeah, we didn't swipe this low too, and we are seeing like kind of this like change of character down, change of character up, and now again a change of character up, and we could like continue this leg, but it still doesn't look that clean because we don't have like 4 hour liquidity, and also we have like open lows here. If we retrace into those lows, you could just place a buy limit from there and see upside. Then looking at AUDUSD, which looks way cleaner. I took this trade basically 30 minutes ago after the candle closed, and this looks way cleaner right now because we have this move in towards the upside on the AU. We took liquidity once, we took liquidity twice, and we took it the third time before making this break. Now we have liquidity here on the 4 hour time frame, but what's more important, on the 1 hour we see that we liquidated the final low and we got the breakdown and now a break up on the 4 hour time frame, like this breakdown and now this break up. Now this break up is now a new demand zone being created. This demand zone can push it now. I just manually entered on just the move in itself because I trade swing and I'm trading like on a challenge, for example, and I don't mind like to have like the best, and I don't want the best risk to reward, but for better risk to reward you would actually look on the 15 or in the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour I like don't see anything, but maybe on the 15 you could look for some of these liquidity points to get tapped and then see your change of character in towards the upside. So this is the move. Then NZDUSD for me also looks good to go in towards the upside. It's a little bit consolidated right here, but we liquidated again liquidity once, liquidity, this was the first liquidation, liquidity once, liquidity twice, now the third time, and now we are just heading up. We saw this break down, break up, and this is also pushing it up right now. I'm also in a trade myself here, but I didn't highlight it. I just entered on the liquidity point in itself, and basically trading it towards the highs. So this could also also work out with a weaker dollar, and also on the 1 hour it looks clean. Like we have liquidity here and some equals here, or not some equals. This is like the bump and road here, like this one, and from there on we just traded up. And also we have like trend line traders trying to trade this right here, and also we have like a nice nice liquidity points that we could liquidate, like those two. We have those two equals to liquidate. Like I want to trade against trendline traders because I want to take their stop losses to target that liquidity. Then looking at USD CAD, as you can see, I'm in a short-term 1 hour trade myself, which is looking really good to get to ATP. But this is only like a day trade, like a 1 hour time frame quick trade. But actually looking at the chart in itself, it looks bearish for me. We still have like some lows here open to liquidate, and what could actually happen is that we range a little bit and then take out liquidity to go down lower, because there is no liquidity in this whole move. I'm looking for shorts, and I have like 3 options here. Like we get a push down, like another push, and this is like the whole leg in towards the downside. Then we go up to swipe this liquidity and then see the push down. Like I said before, just range here a little bit or go down, go up, and then liquidate this point here from early sellers, or just liquidate the news and this whole strong push in itself and then see a change of character. But right now, getting into this setup, I'm just trading it from like this move here. Like I see that we have this little bit of a structure forming up on the 1 hour to trade it up towards the upside, and I just target here at this point because here's no wick, and this is like liquidity for me, and I just look to swipe it like around those levels. And we saw like a break up and a break down on the fractals, and I just see that if we even still continue this trend up, or if we then switch, that I still get TPs. I still get like a high chance of getting a TP. So this is kind of like the idea behind it. Then looking at USD CHF, it's similar to USD CAD. We are in a downtrend, but there's like not a lot of liquidity here. There's some open here. Let's look at the 1 hour. Yeah, it looks clean. It looks okay clean, but right now there's like no move. Maybe some 1 hour or 15-minute setups that I haven't looked into it, but like the general picture is just wait for the liquidity swipe and then a change of character, or just like this, the change of character, or just wait for another move down to create liquidity here and then swipe it down, or just wait to swipe the whole move in itself, because here is not a lot of liquidity. It could work out if you see the confirmation like with a V-shaped reversal, okay, but like I would prefer like higher prices to liquidate this, reach the yearly open, and then see a change of character. this is the A game right now. Then looking at the yen basket, for me, the yen basket is still bearish. We had an intervention from the government, but for me, nothing like really changed about the fundamentals, and nothing like really changed that the yen is still weak. Like the only thing that did happen is we did liquidate a lot of positions, and now if we see some trend forming, I could see like more downside. Like nothing really changed. We can just still keep on shorting it. So looking into that, seeing that we could still go higher on USD yen because we liquidated a lot of positions. Let me delete this. We liquidated a lot of positions here, and now if we see some trend forming, maybe like going down again, like in this retracement, and one more fractal break in the 4-hour, you could get into longs and target like this new high. It's like perfectly valid. Or maybe on euro yen also looks clean. GBP yen, like the chart looks almost exactly the same on all those yen pairs. CAD yen also looks clean. Also with fundamentals regarding CAD and yen, this like they have a good synergy to go up. Like if you see like some trend, just keep on buying it. Then moving on to EU50, we have like nice moves here because the trend looks very clean. It's a indices, so it's obviously always going up, like just the general trend. Like on an indice, I would never look for like shorts in like a swing trade. I see that we liquidated a lot of lows in this like kind of little recession with the US and Iran conflict, and then we saw a V-shaped reversal breaking the daily fractal. So this was the daily fractal because this was the break and this was the last high that broke this low, and now we broke it up again. So then we created this demand zone. We're inside of this demand zone. We have now on the forward time frame liquidity under this point and under like this point, this point, and this point. I'm just gonna mark out this one. We reached, I think, 50% prices. Yep, we tapped it perfectly, and now the only thing that is missing is a change of character. So like this is the current daily high, and if you break it, you can trade in towards new higher highs like this and towards the upside. The risk to reward would actually be even not bad. Yeah, it would be a 1.25, 1.27 would be like nice, because in US 500 or Nasdaq, the prices are already rallying into all-time highs, and EU stocks like EU 50, UK 100, and Germany 40, they are still lacking, but they like show signs that they can like gain more strength. So the last pair that we're getting into is the AUDUSD or the gold. So I still see a little bit more downside on this one. Not very high probability shorts here because it's just a weird price action and just a weird level. And just price action wise, looking at like the 1 hour or 50-minute, it looks clean. You could obviously trade it because we liquidated this low here. We have this push down, we have the break up and then the break down. So we are in this supply zone, so this is clean. And if we see like a change of character on the 1 hour or the 15-minute, then we could get into shorts. But I would prefer that before doing anything, we liquidate some more lows here and maybe then get into a long, because it's like very weird. Like we have like everything that's going on around here that is like up down very like aggressively, and now it's just an uptrend and then a downtrend, and we could like use this as liquidity to go higher. So I would only look for longs and not even target this liquidity. I would just wait for like preferably this liquidity to get tapped, and if not, if we see like this change after this liquidity point, then maybe get into longs. But still then I wouldn't be like really happy to trade this. I would just wait for this low. But yeah, that's why this short could not play out. And yeah, let's just wait for more price action. So that's basically it. And leave a like down below, comment on the video, and subscribe to me. And I'm out.